drill music is part of the problem, if that makes sense.
Right.
They don't think you could do it, but tell you to try when they talk. All I hope had to keep it alive. Spend a day in the Bronx, but you wouldn't survive. Can be low when I pop out, they know I've arrived. I go have conversations with Zoe, he gon' tell me pull up and come say what you know. I've been up, I can count all them days in a row. We don't say what we do, we be making the show. They say I'll be
the voice of the Bronx. We have Bronx Name with the guys that are out here. Can I get a
yeah? Leave them all right where they at. Try to diss me, I bet I don't even react. Put a show on, I bet you somebody gon' I pick me a book up and drink me some water, invest in the stock. All
right, peace and love, world. Welcome to another episode of Conversation with Zoe. We are here with the guy, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to another week. My guy, Trill, Marty. What's the word, my guy? How you feeling?
Word, bro. I'm feeling
How's everything,
nice,
man?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. We got howdy there, guys. This is my channel. And on my channel, I will have NBA 2K videos, vlogs, pranks, and IRL videos. Hope you guys enjoy. Smiley face.
Damn. You really saw that? How'd you see that?
On your YouTube channel. You got
people don't usually go to like the about me.
People aren't me, bro. I care about details. Like, I want you to know, like, yeah, this man put his time in for me to be here. So we gotta.
You really did. I'm like,
got to. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Do you usually say howdy to people?
No, that was just kind of something. I didn't know what to write, and I just kind of just wrote that. That was something when I was young, like 16, 17.
Right.
And now that I look back at it, you making me want to change it.
Right. No, it's cool. It's cool. Like, you don't expect it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I didn't. You're like the first person that's ever, like, out of everybody that done interviewed me and everything that said anything about that. That's crazy.
Homework is homework. Well, I really sit down and like do homework. I call it homework. I really sit down and get to it.
I can see.
You know what I mean? But 135,000 subscribers, 17 million views. I told Ice Spice if I could make her squirt. Fake diamond tester prank on Albial, and I gave B-Love fake drip.
I mean, you asking me a question? I'm not...
Well, yeah, no, this is just, introducing you to the world. Okay. Conversation with Zoe. My platform is probably learning about you. Some know, most know. But, just giving them a little rundown. So, how was interviewing Ice Spice?
It was crazy because, like, I didn't expect her to be the person that she is today. Like, she's like a superstar. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of caught her early. Like, she only had like, I want to say like 2 or 3 songs maybe max. She had like 80,000 followers. Like, I just DM'd her randomly. And she was down she told me to pull up to Fordham in front of like some Rite Aid or some shit outside. And we did that. And then now that I kind of look back at it, like, damn, like, I wish I would have had like, I don't know, like kept that relationship alive or like just did stuff differently because of who she is now,
Right. Yeah, I definitely dropped the ball on the Ice Spice situation. We were at a showcase in Boston.
She was performing out?
Yeah, her, C Blue, B-Love, a couple other. And the promoter didn't do that great of a job, but everybody still performed. But I did meet her, and this was 3 months before Months came out. And me being around, I'm 31, so I was like 29 at the time. Me being around all the younger guys, I kind of just went with her giving me her Instagram. Mm-hmm. But what I should have got her was a number or email manager, you feel me? And by the time Moonshine came out, gone.
Did you think she was going to be like that big of a...
No, I mean, she was from the Bronx. So I was just trying to tap in just off that. Like, the crowd was going crazy when they saw her. Like, obviously, all those Boston kids knew who she was. So, all right, young girl from the Bronx. Like, I'm from the Bronx. Let's tap in.
I did see something, but not at that caliber.
Right.
Her rise was just like, it's crazy.
Right. And, she's maintaining it, too. You know what I mean? She's definitely getting herself in different rooms. And, I just think as a Bronx girl, she's doing it big.
She's definitely putting on for the Bronx for sure.
Right. Fake diamond tester prank on Albial. How'd you get that done?
I just seen him with a chain, and I actually got a diamond test on me right now. I was having just in case because you never know, like, interviewing rappers and stuff. You gotta see if they got the Cuban zirconium or they got the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go by that fake it till you make it. So I just want if they got the real deal type.
Right. So you on point. You got it on you everywhere you go.
Yeah, that's like the kryptonite for the rappers. Like, they be scared, like,
Right.
A lot of them take it serious, though.
Right. How many fake ones have you caught?
So far, I've only did it, I want to say like 2 or 3 times, and they've been good so far.
They've been legit.
Yeah, so far.
Right.
I hope to find that one person that has something fake.
Right. You're gonna find it, bro. Like it's inevitable.
And you know, I heard some people mix the real with the fake.
Mm.
So that's it.
At this point, bro, you know what it is, bro. I feel like whatever kind of person you are, it kind of goes with it. You feel me? Like, so if you a person that stuff defines you, then obviously. But if you're a real one and nobody would ever question you. Right, because that's not what you lead with. I feel like if you lead with the jewelry, then you know what I mean, that's gonna make or break you. You feel me? Yeah. But if you're everything else besides that, you're just a great person, good time, good vibes, good conversation. Nobody really gonna be looking for that.
I also heard that they be wearing moissanite.
What's that?
That's like, so the diamond test that I have, it detects diamond, moissanite as the same thing. So I have to get like I'm starting to learn as I'm like messing with the diamond tester. So I will have to get a new diamond tester that tests for moissanite and diamond. Basically, moissanite is like lab grown diamonds from what I know. Right. So it's not really like the real deal, but it's like it's hard to explain. Like it's a diamond, but it's not a diamond at the same time.
Like the shop gold stuff?
No, shop gold is cubic zirconium.
Okay.
Moissanite, like you still gotta pay like a pretty penny, but like, let's say like an AP would be like what, like an iced out AP? How much would that?
Probably like 25,000, something like that.
So maybe 40, right?
Right.
40. Moissanite AP would be like 7 to 10K.
Okay.
It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like lab grown diamond.
Right. I get what you're saying.
The real shit type.
Right. It's like salmon from the sea and salmon from the farm. Right?
I mean,
they both still look like salmon, but one come from the sea and one come from the lab-grown farm.
Or it could be like a burger and an Impossible burger.
Right. That still works. Still works.
So, you know? Yeah, I guess, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, look, I was going through your content. Taking a year in front of Fabio Foreign, and this happened.
I put yerk because I couldn't put.
That's why we saying it. I get it. I'm in the same lane as you. We can't say that word. But hey, do you feel pressured? Was it for the content, or you just like?
I randomly just hit up Fabio, cause I've been trying to cause I interviewed him before, so I was just trying to do like an update, cause it's been like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, so I just want to do like a little update. And every time, like, I bring it up, he kind of says, yeah, we're going to do it. But we never really do it, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I was like, you know, what if I tell him, like, yo, I'm going to take a perk in the interview? And once I said that, like, immediately he was like, yo, let's do it. Like, where you at? Like, pull up on me. Da-da-da. So I kind of, like, I don't know if this makes sense. I kind of, like, enter his lane type shit, because that's what he does.
Yeah, I get it.
So he was kind of, like, coaching me through it. He's like, yo, bring like 2 waters. You know, make sure you eat, which I fucked up. I didn't eat.
You didn't eat?
Yeah, I didn't eat. That's what kind of fucked.
What was the whole pause? You couldn't swallow it? You had to chew it?
Yeah, see, like, I'm not a pill type of person. Like, even when I was younger, like, my mom gave me like Flintstone vitamins. I couldn't swallow them type.
Right.
Yeah, like, I had to chew. To this day, like, I can't swallow pills. Like, and if I even attempt, I need like a gallon of water beside me type shit. Like, or else I feel like I'm a choke, no homo.
Right.
Yeah, like, I can't swallow pills at all.
So, so this is one of your tweets, right? I did not sexually harass Ice Spice. I was trolling, and she knew why I was. The video of that guy trying to label me as a predator is lame, and it was funny, but lame me and Ice Spice still cool. It's all for entertainment. So what made you put that out there?
Well, I put that out there because so there's like this YouTuber. It starts with an M. I kind of forgot his name, but he has like 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and he does like videos about like topics or events or memes or stuff like that. Like, he does. Damn, how can I explain it? Like,
I understand
he rants and raves about videos type.
Right. He reviews content.
Yeah. And with like edits and stuff. So he reacted to my video with Ice Spice, and he was on some like, why I kept like asking her if I could make her squirt, and like he was kind of saying like I was sexually harassing her because I was asking her if I could make her squirt, and it's just like cause I felt like he was telling his supporters and his people, like he was trying to label me as a sexual predator or whatever case may be to his people. So I just wanted to like clear up the air on that. And like it was just all like content. It was like, you know, like it wasn't even on that type of stuff. Like all the content I do is just family friendly. Well, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? It never escalates to that extent or anything like that. I just want people to know.
Right. And you guys were in public, you know, she didn't seem uncomfortable. You know,
she even laughed at
as a Bronx girl, she was on timing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She told you where to be, where to show up, you know?
Yeah, like...
So, yeah, he was dragging her on that one. I didn't see it, but I saw that tweet, and I wanted to kind of clear that up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to clear that up, too, because I don't want to even be labeled or even looked at as that type of person.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, you never want to be labeled as the R word or predator, or for women to feel like they're uncomfortable around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even, you know, I've interviewed a lot of porn stars and stuff like that. And I always tell people, like, yo, like, nah, you got to keep it player. You feel me? Be smooth, be respectful, create a great environment. Most of the things that you could say go viral is just us having a conversation.
Yeah.
And they feel comfortable talking to me. Got to make women, especially with women, got to make them feel comfortable. You feel me? And they're going to open up to you. Like anybody would, but especially with women. You feel me?
Nah,
so...
Sure.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, from Bushwick. I kind of don't like saying that because where I'm from, 6ix9ine did the whole rat thing when he was in the projects and he wrote that. That's literally where I'm from.
Right.
Yeah, sadly. But I kind of don't like talking about me being from that area because, you know, the whole narrative and stuff.
Right.
It has a bad look, you know.
You know Spliff Happy?
Yes, I do.
That's the bro.
Yeah, it's crazy because I mentioned 6ix9ine and you just mentioned Spliff Happy.
Right.
And I'm Mexican too. I'm wearing a Mexican thing too.
Right.
I gotta, you know, show love to my Mexican stuff.
People, Nah, he's a good dude. I mean, I know that area because of Spliff, you know, and I know obviously I used to work in a construction building not far from there on 57 Marcus Garvey on the other side.
Sounds familiar. I think I know what you're talking about.
Right, it's like
Sumner, kind of?
Yeah, Sumner. Yeah, right there in
Okay,
Sumner.
Exactly.
Craziest 2 years of my life. Shootouts.
Crazy,
middle of the day, we getting out of work, we got to go back in the building, like crazy.
Yeah,
I'm saying, wow, it's like right by the Western Beef.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So,
by the projects,
that new white building, that new really nice white building.
That I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
But I know the Western Beef area.
Yeah, right there. It was a wild time over there.
Yeah, something that's crazy. Yeah.
So how was your childhood?
My childhood was pretty good. Like I wasn't, you know, in the streets. I wasn't like a bad kid. Like I just used to be home playing games. Like I was just in the crib. Like I wasn't really outside. Like I started coming outside like 18 years old. Like literally, like just to be playing games, and that's how I kind of started. Like I was just playing games, started streaming and creating content. Like I don't know if you're familiar with like 2K.
Yeah,
2K. Like there's people that they used to like post content about 2K or like they'll stream. Like I don't know if you're familiar with like Pretty Boy Fredo, Aiden Ross.
Yeah. I know Phantom and them. Like Phantom from the Bronx. So.
Yeah, they all started from like even Neon. I don't know if you know who that is.
Right, I've heard of him.
Yeah, they all started from like 2K, creating 2K content, stuff like that.
Right.
So that's kind of the lane that I kind of started off. And then I just started doing the interview stuff.
Right. What was your relationship like with your parents?
It was all right, you know. I kind of spoke about this in another interview. It was all right. I got to see them on weekends because I was like a foster child, and you know, I got adopted at 18. I was trying to get adopted by the lady that I was with for like years. It wasn't like, I don't know, something with the lawyers and my dad. Something it just wasn't like he wasn't trying to like let me get adopted. Like I didn't understand at the time, but it was something like that. Like he wasn't trying to like let me get adopted because I don't know if the parent has to sign.
Yeah, they got to sign a waiver or relinquish their rights.
Yeah, so he wasn't trying to like give that up. So I kind of told him that I wanted to get adopted. And then that's when I got adopted at 18. I was in the foster care system, so I was like, since I was like three months.
Wow.
Yeah, going from like house to house and shit like that.
Right. Was there any like group homes?
No. It wasn't no group homes or nothing. It was just more like they just sent me like with a family. I was like a Colombian family one time, a black family, a Dominican family.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And how did you meet? So you knew your parents your whole life, or you met them later on?
For the most part, I knew them my whole life because they give you like visitation rights with your parents. Like I think like every Saturday or something like that.
Right.
Every Monday or Saturday, something like that. It should be like 1 or 2 days out of the week. You have to like report to like the office, the agency or whatever it's called,
Right.
and then they'll have your parents show up, and then you'll meet your parents and have like an hour or two with your parents, and then you go home after that.
And do you know how you ended up in foster care?
I do, but I don't know if I want to share that information because it's very, very personal.
Right. No, I feel you. I mean, so how do you feel that experience has shaped you?
I mean, I would say it kind of made me the person I am today. Like, you know, like, I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know. That's a good question because I don't feel like it shaped me in any way. Like, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe like, you know, when I was growing up, I still to this day I'm learning things that maybe I should have learned or could have learned as a child.
Right.
So maybe that's something I feel like shaped me. Like, you know, if that makes sense.
Right. And so do you have a family that stood out the most to you? Like that were like they still like your peoples?
Yeah, the family I got adopted with.
Right.
Shit, yeah. They like I guess because I stood with them the longest since I was like 8.
Right. Wow.
So I kind of like grew a little bond with them and stuff like that. And I met their family and stuff like that. Like I went to Puerto Rico to meet their family and stuff. So I kind of grew a little bond with them.
Right.
Yeah.
So how was high school?
High school was pretty good. Like, you know, like regular stuff, like regular high school stuff. Like, you know, I was getting into problems. I was just always a quiet kid. Like, yeah, like I didn't bother nobody. I just go about my business, do what I gotta do. You know, that's just how I was. That's how I am to this day. Like, like to myself, like,
do what you gotta do. Stay out the way.
Yeah, just stay out the way. You gotta stay out the way nowadays.
Right.
Like, you get caught up in anything nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So it's just good to stay to yourself.
Did you go to college?
No, I did not go to college. I feel like school wasn't for me, to be honest.
Right.
I don't know. Ever since high school, like I didn't like school like that. I don't know.
What high school did you go to?
I went to John Adams in Queens, Ozone Park. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still like a thing now because I know like back in the day they were trying to like close it down and shit because it was a really bad school, but I think it's still open now for the most part.
How'd you get your name?
How did I get my name? That's a good question. I got my name because you know when you got a PlayStation or you had a PlayStation.
Used to back in the day, yeah.
You know when like you got to create a username to like so you could play online and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, I used to see a lot of ASAP Rocky. So ASAP Rocky will be like talking about like Trill this, Trill that, and stuff like that. And I kind of just put Trill in front of Marty because my real name is Martin. So my nickname in high school, they used to call me Marty.
Right.
A lot of people thought I got the name from Trill Sammy.
Okay.
You know how Trill Sammy, Trill Marty is kind of like similar. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got it from ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky.
He was one of like my favorite rappers growing up.
Have you interviewed ASAP yet?
No, but I tried, but it didn't work out. But I got to interview ASAP 12E.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe in the future, maybe who knows? Maybe
right.
That'll be crazy.
Anyone that inspired you in the streaming space?
In the streaming space, probably Pretty Boy Fredo, because you know I come from the 2K community, and he was like one of the biggest 2K creators at the time, and everybody that wanted to be somebody in some way, shape, or form in that community, they like looked up to Fredo, or they watched his videos, or they seen him and I want to be exactly like him. Like I want to have the cars and I want to do this, do that. Because at the time he was like huge. Like I don't know if you like know who I'm talking about, but yeah, he was like he was huge. Like he's probably inspired a lot of people that are crazy streamers today. Like,
what do you think you bring to hip hop culture?
What do I feel like I bring to hip hop culture? I feel like me personally, I felt like I kind of changed the narrative of interviews, meaning like I might not be the biggest interviewer or the biggest um influencer or creator in that space, because before I kind of started doing my type of content, I feel like interviews was kind of just like boring. There wasn't really no humor. There's just questions about the person, the artist, and that's it. Like it would be serious. Like it was mostly serious. Like interviews are mostly serious.
Right.
And when I started, it wasn't really nobody doing like, like how Funny Marco, Bobby, what's her name?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, like now I feel like now it's everybody's doing like funny things with like the rappers. You got the white dude from Barstool, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah. Lenny something.
I don't know.
I know you're talking about.
He interviewed like big people and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like when I first started, it wasn't none of that going on. Like you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm not saying I'ma just I was one of the people that brought that. I felt like, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a lot of people doing that. It was just doing like regular interviews.
Right.
I might not, like I said, I might not be the biggest person in the interview space, but like, who knows? Maybe one of those people saw one of my stuff and ran with it or something, or maybe made their own little twist to it. I don't know. Who knows?
So do you feel like hip-hop needs a little bit of humor?
Yes, for real. Yes, it's people dying every day because of hip-hop. Especially in the drill music. The people getting locked up, dying. You got kids 14 years old with guns and wanted to be like their favorite rapper, and then you got the real rappers dying. Like it needs humor.
Right.
For real.
How do you feel about your music?
I feel like some of these drill rappers should I mean, it's cool, but I just don't like that, kids get influenced by them and want to start doing stuff that they hear in the music, if that makes sense.
It makes total sense.
Yeah, like, like, for instance, like, they'll listen to, like, K-Flock, and they will hear what he's saying, and they'll want to go spin, and they'll want to go do this, and they want to join a gang and stuff like that. So I feel like...
Very tasty, cheesy, oniony, all of the above. One word to describe it, scrumptious. Right? We from the town, so we just gonna say pause first, but it melts in your mouth. You just love it. You know what I'm saying? I wear this shirt to sleep. How much I love 7th Street Burger, man. It's near and dear to my heart. You see the logo? It's near to my heart. That's how we do it, man. Peace.
Drill music is part of the problem, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, I know K-Flock is trying to come home right now, so I don't want us to, like, pinpoint him.
No, I'm just
saying. Yeah. I just want to put that out there. Like, we're not trying to pinpoint him specifically. No. But I feel like for every child out there, the music is art. You know what I mean? It does display other people's reality. I understand if it displays your same reality. But most kids, it doesn't.
There's kids that lived in the suburbs and all that they want to be from the hood because of the music that they listening to.
Yeah, so we got kids in Brewster talking about their YGK or whatever, I don't know, but those are the kids we're talking about, right? For the ones that come from where we come from and have seen what we're talking about, we get it, right? But leave it as art. Listen to the music. We don't need you to spin on anything. And for the kids that aren't from where we're from, just enjoy the music, make your little crew, whatever, but you don't have to go try to portray something you're not. Feel me? Because then you start telling, then your parents got to put up their house for lawyer fees, and it becomes a whole little thing that it doesn't have to become.
I feel like music brainwashes the youth.
Right.
Like, you got Sexy Red talking about shaking ass and all types of shit, and Ice Spice talking about being a smooch, and, you got the drill rappers and the gangster rappers, so it kind of makes females want to become thoughts, and guys want to be from the hood and kill people and all types of shit. So I feel like, brainwash the youth.
I mean, I could definitely, because I feel like at a certain point, it's just selling it. You know what I mean? Like, most of the people, they move away. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're in tune, yeah, they're around, but eventually that doesn't become their reality anymore. You know what I mean? Like when you say like, I'm sure at one point Drake was like 2 degrees of separation from the streets. Now he's really far from it. So obviously his lyrics are gonna change a little bit, and he's not gonna be as gritty as he once was. You know what I mean? Because he's so far removed from things. Feel me? So I feel like after a while, with drill music, kids are getting rich. They're moving their families out the hood, you know, creating generational wealth, taking care of multiple family members, but it also comes with a cost, you know what I mean? So I feel like do what you have to do, but it has to be a means to an end, you feel me? Like, it just can't be, let's create fake beef, let's, you know, leave it on wax, as they say in rap. Like, just leave it on, like, leave it in music, you feel me? And then tell your people, like, yo, listen, like, this is our plan. You feel me? We're going to make money off it because everybody else is making money off it.
Yeah.
So you guys got to make sure you benefit too, right? And just don't do anything violent physically in person to each other. Just leave it at that. If it's on the internet, it's content, making video, this and that person, then...
I don't think that's going to happen, though. I think in person, it's just going to, like, if they run into each other, it's going to... Like...
But most of them don't see each other.
Most of them don't, but some of them do. You got these festivals like Rolling Loud. I don't know.
Oh, right. I've heard some artists can't even perform at Rolling Loud because of that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you been to Rolling Loud?
Yeah, I only been to one, and I wanted to go to the one that was supposed to be for, I think, 2023, but they banned, they didn't, I don't know if it's banned, but they just stopped doing it in New York. I guess because the whole, like, drill situation and stuff like that. I don't know. I could just be...
Right.
Speaking hypothetically, you know.
Right. I get you. How do you prep for a prank?
How do I prep for a prank? I kind of just go with the flow. Just do things on the fly. Like, just, like, while I'm in the Uber, like, I just, like, oh, what I'm going to do to this person? Or, like, let's say we're talking, having a conversation right now. Or just, like, as I'm talking to you, I would think of what I'm going to do to you. Maybe I might say something.
Pause. Pause.
No, pause.
Yeah, you gotta pause that.
But like, you know what I was trying to like.
Yeah, no, I get it. You know,
like you know, like how I'm gonna prank you and shit like that. Like,
right. And how do you know which prank to try with each person?
Yo, you know what I just noticed? We kind of like matching a little bit.
Low key.
Low key. Like with the green and the green.
You know what I'm saying? You got the memo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, what you were saying, my fault.
How do you know which prank to try with each person?
I don't. I kind of just do it.
Right.
Like Nike.
Right. Because I figure, you know, I'll be out. He's a serious guy, but he has a humor to him. So he's going to laugh with you. But, like, I guess other people, you know, may be more serious or maybe more tough guys. So I guess you just kind of just shoot your shot and see how it goes.
Pretty much.
Got you. Who are your top 5 drill artists?
Top 5 drill artists right now, or
well, I mean, drill is still kind of young in a sense in New York, but overall, no, because it's Chicago, UK.
No, but is drill kind of young in New York?
I mean, Chief Keef is old. No, wouldn't that consider drill?
Well, you talking about overall? Or you talking about New York?
Overall, if you want to keep it to New York, we can. If you're a fan of drill overall, then you can answer that question as well.
Drill overall is not young. Drill New York, I don't think is young because it's dying down, you know?
Oh, so you think drill is dying?
Yeah, I think drill is dying. Everybody's sounding the same. Nobody's bringing anything new to the table. Like, it's just all the same beats. The newest thing that we got, I don't know if you know of them, but we're the Sweepers when they brought, like, the dark Jersey drill into the equation.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like everybody's doing that, and like we don't hear no new sounds. Mm-hmm. So I think like it's kind of declining.
So you think in the next 5 years, drill is out of here?
No, I'm not necessarily saying that. I'm saying right now, the current state, maybe somebody might come out with a new sound. There's always somebody coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could come next week and drop a song, and that shit might go crazy. You know?
Right.
I just want to hear something new. Maybe like try to experiment with new beats.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody sounds the same.
Right. So there's no
creativity.
There's no standouts in drill to you right now.
Nah, there's no standouts. There's no creativity. Everybody's just doing the same thing.
Got you. So we're gonna go to Twitter for a little bit.
Okay, bet.
My damaged ass always thinks some sneaky shit going on. I don't trust shit.
What?
So my damaged ass always thinks some sneaky shit is going on. I don't trust shit.
Oh, damn. I don't even know.
2021.
Damn. Maybe I was talking to a girl or something. I don't know. Damn, you went that far?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have trust issues?
Yeah, I do, bro.
Okay, so the tweet makes sense. All right, cool.
I do have trust issues.
And so all right, so you're in a, so I guess in the way I see it, right? Because I guess you feel like, you feel like there's some sneaky shit always going on.
Especially in New York.
Okay then, so, all right. So certain settings, certain environments, certain people.
I feel like it's hard to find somebody in New York, you know what I'm saying? Nowadays.
Right.
Like, even if you're talking to somebody, she gonna possibly have a side nigga or like she gonna know somebody that you know. And like, it's always gonna be something in New York.
Right.
I don't know. It's just New York. Like, you gotta go to like Wisconsin or to find a girl.
But don't you feel now that you're Trill Marty, do you feel like it's harder to trust now? Or have you always
I feel like it's harder because some girl might just look at me like, oh, let me just fuck with this dude because of what I see on Instagram and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that was 10 times worse. Like, can't trust nobody. Like, do you really like me for me, or do you like for the person I am? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right?
that's where it's kind of tricky now. So you kind of gotta read these females and stuff
Right.
like that.
So your trust issues are more with women and not really with men?
No, pause.
Pause.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, cause I keep my circle small, like
Right.
homo with men, and
Right.
like I don't really have
bros.
a lot of guys. Yeah, like I don't
Right.
really have like a lot of bros. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
one or two people max. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I don't associate myself with a lot of bros.
Right.
So yeah, I would say female.
Right. This is October 5th, 2020.
Damn.
And you said, did I fall off?
That was in the when I was doing the 2K community stuff, because I tried to transition, and like a lot of my supporters, they were from that community. Like,
Right.
so I was doing anything. I was doing like you ever seen like they do like challenges where you could get with like $5 from the store, or
Right.
they'll do like a budgeted outfit from like Walmart, or
Right.
like trying foods and stuff. Like, I was doing anything on YouTube.
Right.
Like, I was trying foods, doing food reviews. I was doing everything, like, just to find my niche.
Right.
Because I was trying to transition from the gaming world to like they call it the IRL world, like IRL type of content, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So I was doing music reviews. I was doing everything. Like, if you go
Right.
back, you see mad shit. You see,
Right. How could you, is there a way to play music on YouTube without getting copyrighted?
well, like if you're doing like music reviews and stuff,
Yeah.
I guess you would have to like pause it like every so often. Like, you can't play it
Through?
yeah, but it gets tricky. I don't know too much about that, because then you got like UMG, they copyright it, and I know their copyright thing is like more strict than others. So
Right.
and then if you cool with the labels too, maybe, you know what I'm saying, stuff
Right.
like that. Like, you can avoid copyrights.
Right.
It's more like more in depth.
Right. I feel like this one is going to speak to a lot of people right here. My family doesn't understand that this YouTube stuff can change your life if you really dedicate yourself to it. Shaking my head.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people can relate to that. Even people that have a dream, like they want to be a rapper, or they want to be an actress, or anything that they want to do in life, because most of our parents are old school. They grew up off you got to go to college, you got to get a good job. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they don't know the world for what it is today. Like, they don't know that you can become a millionaire off of social media, or like you could create a business, or whatever the case may be. Like, they don't kind of understand that. They're like more old school,
Right.
So yeah, like I felt like, you know, they didn't really see my vision, you know, like cause I didn't go to college, so
Right.
I know at the end of the day, you know, they have their best interests for me, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But yeah, like I felt like they didn't really believe in me. Now they starting to like believe in me a little bit because they, you know, they starting to see results and stuff like that. But at first, like, you know, they wanted me to like get a good job and get a good education.
Right. Right. So, do you live off YouTube now, or like what do you do?
Yeah, I could say that I live off YouTube now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your day-to-day look like?
Uh, Day to day, it's regular. Like I just be on my phone trying to like set up interviews. I call my manager, see if he could help me set up interviews. I'll hit up labels. I'm always just trying to like just trying to have interviews going for the week for me and stuff like
Right.
that. Like, and then like sometimes like I will have like 3 or 4 interviews in a day. It just depends on the type of day.
Right.
You know.
Do you drop content every day?
For the most part, I was, and then I kind of just took like a little mental break because, you know, sometimes I feel like it can kind of like fuck with your head, and you kind of need that little break, you know,
Right.
just to I'm not saying gather your thoughts, but like just work on your mental health, you know.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, gather yourself, gather your thoughts. You kind of spread yourself kind of thin. Pause. And you're kind of on the run every day. So sometimes it's good to just center yourself, ground yourself, sleep, take care of
At the
yourself.
end of the day, you don't want to crash out,
Right.
Yeah, so
Last tweet. Clout changes people.
it does.
Right.
It does. It really does. A lot of people, once they make it far, they don't know you anymore. Like,
Right.
you know, that tweet could apply to now. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example. I didn't do nothing to her or anything, but I felt like she don't know me anymore. Like, I'd be trying to like reach out to her, or like I'll be like, "Hey, can I come to a music video?" And she literally told me no. Like,
Who's this?
Ice Spice.
Okay.
Like I literally when I think she was shooting Delhi, and I was like, "Hey, like, how you doing? Hope all's been well. I would like to come to the video shoot." And she literally like blatantly said no. Like she said no. Like literally text me no. Like I was like, "Damn! Like what did I do to you? Like I ain't do nothing to you. Like damn,
Right.
clout really changes people."
Right. So you feel like, what reason do you think she would have had to say no?
I have no idea. Maybe like I didn't keep in touch with her, but like even then, like, you know, like I ain't do nothing to her. Like
Right.
I don't know.
I see that. Do you have a bucket list of people you'd like to interview?
I did. I kind of checked one of them off, which was last year.
Mhm.
I wanted to interview Lil Tecca. Lil Tecca was like my favorite artist.
Right.
And now, I guess like, you know, the greats,
Right.
like, you know, like a Ye, like a Drake, like those type of people. But who was really really on my bucket list was like Lil Tecca, like that, like that's really my favorite artist. And a lot of people look at me weird or strange when I say he's my favorite artist, because they be like, "Yo, you could say anybody in this world, but you say him." Like, you know, I could say like Jay-Z or Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
I could say anybody, but I don't know, just something about his music just I gravitate towards.
Right. And out of all of this, like, what made you start streaming?
So I used to just be on a game all the time. Like I used to be playing 2K all the time. And me and my boy, we was getting high one time, and he was like, "Yo, bro, since you be on a game all day, you might as well stream and like, you know, do something with your time on the game." Like, you know,
Right.
there's people that was on Twitch. This was when Twitch was like early in development. Like it wasn't none of the people that's on it now, or a lot of people didn't even know about it.
Right.
yeah, he was just like, yo, bro, stream, post videos, do something. And then I just kind of just started doing that from there. And
Right.
here I am now.
Did COVID change anything for you, or it was kind of like I'm kind of used to just doing my own thing?
COVID did and then didn't at the same time. I feel like it did because it made me want to go outside for some reason.
Right.
Like, the lockdown and all that.
Right.
And at that time, like 2K was kind of like drying out. Like it was the same concept every year. Like I don't know if you ever played 2K.
Yeah, I've heard the game hasn't really changed much.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like and I was like a park player. Like I play like I don't know if you ever heard of like the
Yeah, I've
park.
heard of it.
Yeah, it's like where you play with like your create a character.
Right.
And you go play other people's created characters, and you could squad up, and
Right.
it was fun, but it kind of just died down. It wasn't the same, and with the pandemic, I kind of just wanted like a fresh start. Wanted to try some new content.
Right.
Type shit.
Right. I could see for a guy that's kind of always inside, I could see how now you can't go outside. So I could see how that would be like, all right, cool. I'm going to start going outside. I mean,
just trying things, man.
Right.
Just trying.
So we got our last 2 questions, right? So we're very tailored and geared towards the youth. What would be your message to your younger self?
Message to my younger self. Don't worry or care what people think about you.
Right.
Because I used to like not embrace that I was Mexican for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, the whole jokes back in the day, like swine flu and all that, like, just all them type of stereotypical jokes. And now, like just embrace who you are. If that, like, if that's a message that I could give to you.
That's a great message. That's a great message. I mean, even me, my family's from Honduras, right? And it was this whole thing like when people call me black, I'm like, no, I'm not black. I'm Latino. I'm Spanish. But that was dumb in a sense because I was playing into something that I am a black man. I am what you see. But I would shun that to try to please others. You know what I mean? And then when I seen Trayvon Martin, when he got killed, I'm like, oh shit, like I look like him. You feel me? So it kind of made me do my homework on my culture, my background. I do have a lot of African blood in my lineage, so it's like cool, like Afro-Latino, but Afro-Latino is a thing today. But it wasn't like 10 years ago. And it was, but just not mainstream. It wasn't like they was jacking it like that. So embrace yourself is a powerful message. That's a great message.
Because a lot of people don't. They get bullied for that.
Right. You get bullied for that. You go on the internet and you become somebody else. And then people meet you in person. It's like, wait, like, these are 2 different people.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And you could, like I said, with your mental health, you could sell that as much as you want. And then when you come back down to earth, it's like, okay, like, I got to check myself now. You know what I mean? So what would be a message to the youth?
Embrace who you are as a person. Yeah.
Right.
Embrace yourself.
Right. Man, so shout out your pages, your YouTube channels. Let us know where we can find you.
Y'all can find me on YouTube at Trill Marty, on Instagram, Trill Marty TV, Twitter, Marty23Trill, TikTok, Trill Marty, and I believe that's about it.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to you, my brother.
I appreciate you, man.
Lorenzo, man.
Appreciate you. Maybe we make it our way, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
The positivity is getting there, I feel like, I know Instagram kind of sells us one thing, but I feel like those who actually got motion and got things going on, we want to hear positive things. Like, we want to hear about business. We want to hear about overcoming things. Like, you know what I mean? We don't want to stay in that same toxic, negative cloud. Like, so this content, I know who this content is for, and it's starting to reach those people for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely, bro. Keep doing your thing. I fuck with your content.
I appreciate it, man. So we tapped in. I appreciate you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
We out. Peace. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Go check out his content, all his subscribers. Listen, if I get 10,000 of y'all, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He got something to spare, but we here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and we out. Boom.
How long was that?
Peace and love, world. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, support the channel, show your love. You know what I'm saying? We having great conversation week in and week out. You never know who's coming. You never know what we're going to do. But at the end of the day, it's all about peace and love. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment.